Kabupaten, Seluma. For many people, it is just another regency hidden quietly inside the province of Bengkulu, a name rarely mentioned in international travel magazines, a land often overlooked by modern tourism, a place the world passes without ever truly seeing. But that is exactly why Seluma matters, because some of the greatest places on earth are not the loudest. They are the places that still carry the soul of history, the purity of nature, and the heartbeat of traditions that refuse to disappear. Seluma is not just a destination, it is a forgotten paradise standing between mountains, rivers, forests, ancient culture, and the endless waves of the Indian Ocean. It is a land where every road tells a story, every waterfall carries the voice of the rainforest, every village protects memories older than modern Indonesia itself. Located in Bengkulu province on the western coast of Sumatra, Kabupaten Seluma covers more than 1,500 square kilometers and is home to over 205,000 people. But numbers alone can never explain the power of this region, because Seluma is built from centuries of survival. Long before Indonesia became a nation, this land stood under the influence of powerful kingdoms like the legendary Srivijaya Empire, the mighty Majapahit Empire, and later the influential Banten Sultanate. Empires rose, empires collapsed, colonial powers arrived and vanished, but Seluma endured through every era, and today that history still breathes through its forests, mosques, traditional houses, ceremonies, and people. This is the side of Indonesia the world rarely sees, the untouched side, the real side. In Seluma, nature does not simply exist, nature dominates everything. The moment you arrive, you are greeted by coastlines where soft white sand meets crystal clear water beneath burning orange sunsets. Pantai Pasar Seluma is more than just a beach. It is a reminder that paradise does not always need luxury resorts or skyscrapers. Sometimes paradise is simply the sound of waves, the scent of ocean air, and silence powerful enough to heal a tired soul. And beyond the beaches, Seluma reveals another face, wild, untamed, alive. Deep inside the rainforest stands Air Terjun Seluma, a waterfall crashing nearly 50 meters through untouched jungle. Mist rises through the trees while the roar of water echoes like thunder across the valley. It feels ancient, sacred, like a hidden world untouched by time itself. For explorers who crave challenge, there is Gunung Kaba, one of the highest volcanoes in Bengkulu, rising nearly 1,938 meters above sea level. The climb is not easy. It demands endurance, patience, and courage. But at the summit, the reward is unforgettable. Clouds drift beneath your feet, while the vast landscape of Sumatra stretches endlessly toward the horizon. In that moment, you realize how small human beings truly are compared to the greatness of nature. And hidden beneath the earth itself lies Gua Batu Hitam, a massive cave filled with towering stalactites and stalagmites carved slowly by time over thousands of years. Darkness, silence, dripping water, and ancient stone formations transform the cave into something almost mythical. But Seluma is not only about landscapes. Its true strength lives inside its culture, inside its traditions, inside the people who still protect the wisdom of their ancestors. One of the most important symbols of Seluma's identity is Rumah Adat Seluma, a traditional house dating back to the 19th century. Built from wood with distinctive local architecture, the house preserves historical weapons, traditional clothing, jewelry, and stories passed from generation to generation. It stands not merely as a building, but as proof that culture can survive even in the modern age. Nearby stands the magnificent Masjid Agung Seluma, a historic mosque first built in the 1840s. Its green dome rises proudly above the town, symbolizing faith, unity, and resilience. Inside, worshippers gather beneath elegant architecture that blends spirituality with local identity. And perhaps nothing captures the spirit of Seluma more powerfully than the sacred Upacara Adat Begendang ceremony. This is not just a celebration, it is a living connection between humanity, tradition, and gratitude to God. During the ceremony, traditional dances, music, and ancestral rituals fill the air with energy and emotion. Entire communities gather together to pray for safety, prosperity, and abundant harvests. In a world increasingly consumed by technology and isolation, Seluma still remembers the meaning of togetherness. And then there is the food, the unforgettable taste of Seluma. This land speaks through its cuisine with flavors both bold and deeply traditional. Gulai tempoyak combines fermented durian with freshwater fish into a rich and powerful dish unlike anything most travelers have ever tasted. Ayam panggang serai fills the air with the aroma of lemongrass and spices,